Hello class and welcome to the Math 110 Finite Mathematics class. I am Miss Moore, your instructor. I do want to go over a few key things in Canvas to help you navigate the class a little better. I have received a few emails on where certain things may be located, so I just want to make sure that everyone is on board on where to find everything. I am on my cell phone looking at Canvas, so it may look slightly different from a desktop and laptop. But I will stress this: if I assign you to do a certain thing and you can't find it, you may need to get on a desktop or a laptop computer, because sometimes when you're on a cell phone, it does not show you every single thing you need. So you can be a little limited when you're on your cell phone doing certain assignments. So very important that if you don't see anything or something in particular, that you go on a desktop or laptop computer. I'm looking at my content here. If you click on announcements, if you notice in the announcements, I am posting what you are to complete for that week. And currently we are in week 5. If you open up the announcement for week 5, you'll see the different things and assignments I want you to be working on. If I just click here, and notice it is dated also, so you know that you're looking at the right week on the agenda. And you just read what the announcement tells you to do. If I look at my agenda for week 5, I know that my homework quiz 2 was due on Wednesday. I know that my Objective 1 test is now open in Canvas. And I also know that homework 3 is also open. But I'm asking you, when you do homework 3, I'm asking you not to start on homework 3 until you have completed your test. So you want to complete your test in a timely manner. That way you have time to work on the third homework assignment. And I also stress to you on this note that homework 3 aligns with Objective 2 notes, which you should be able to see in your Canvas now. All this information I'm reading to you will be found in your announcement section. Now, if I click on assignments, we have already completed the participation quiz, and that's for attendance verification. And I'm on the teacher side of things, so I would need to go to student view. So some of these things that I'm looking at, you cannot see because I'm in the instructor side of things. But I'm going to stress you what you should be seeing. Currently, right now, you should see Objective 1 test. Notice here that is available. It is due on September the 18th, right before midnight. And you do get a little small grace period just in case something happened you may have forgotten. This test is in Canvas, so you are to complete the test in Canvas. This is an online class, so you have to rely on your online notes, your textbook, and then you have to do a little self-teaching as well. I am okay with you using your textbook, your ebook, and your notes to help you complete the test. I do ask that you try to display as much academic integrity as possible, but use your resources to help you answer the questions. If you complete your homework, if you reviewed over your notes, and you studied over your vocabulary throughout your ebook, then you should be able to take this test with no problem. I'm going to just click on the test right quick and see what's going on. Notice here I give you very detailed directions on what's going on. I'm telling you that this material is from chapter 7 in your textbook, in your ebook. You also have Objective 1 notes in Canvas. These are my personal notes that aligns with your textbook to help you prepare. And you know you have also completed assignments in your Alex. On the test, and I didn't have too many students mess up on the participation quiz. They did very well. If it says input a numerical value, that means I'm looking for one answer. If the answer is 56, you type in 56. Okay? If the answer is 10, you type in 10. If the answer is 4, you type in 4. If I'm looking for a particular word, if the word was slope, you just write in slope and make sure you spell it correctly. Don't write the slope or slope form. You just write down that one word. So I do want to stress that. Slope, don't spell it with all capital letters. Spell it the way a sentence is supposed to go. If it's, you know, about proper sentence structure. So if slope is towards the end of the sentence, we know it should be a lowercase s, L-O-P-E. So be very careful with things like that. I do know that certain students, you may write a certain way. You may write with all capital letters. You may write with all lowercase letters. But try to pay attention to how you're typing in your answers so you won't make a mistake and get it incorrect. I do try to keep that in mind as I'm doing my answer key, that students do write a certain way. So I do try to keep that in mind, but I may miss something. So just try to remember these key things when you're doing any type of fill in the blank answers on the test. Also, if it says mark all that applies, or if you see multiple blanks, that means I'm looking for multiple answers there. So you may have to click on more than one answer. So pay attention to just key things like that. If I write a little note saying mark all that applies, or if you may see a situation where you see 2 blanks or 3 blanks, that means I may be looking for more than one answer. So please pay attention to those key things. So as you take your test, you do have 2 attempts to better your score. If you and it's going to grade the highest score that you have on the test. So again, when you take your test, please read the directions very carefully. You can use your notes and your ebook to help you on the test. And you do have 2 attempts to better your score. So please take advantage of those different things. I do want to stress again the Alex. Alex is right after assignments. You will click on the Alex link, and that is where you will find your different homework assignments. You will have a total of 7 homework assignments. Right now we are currently in homework number 3, but I do want you to pause and work on your Objective 1 test before you get into homework number 3. The first test covers the first 2 homework assignments and your Objective 1 notes, which is in Chapter 7 of your textbook. So I do want you to focus on the test for now and then get into your homework number 3. Also, I have opened up new notes for you to look at, so we'll get there in a second. But Alex is where you will find your ebook, and it's also where you will find your homework quizzes. The word quiz, don't worry about the word quiz. These are your homework assignments. Okay? These are your homework assignments that you're going to work on. So very careful and make sure you just pay attention to that. You can also use your book and your notes to help you on the homework quizzes. So that you will click on Alex to get to those different areas. And I don't want to click on it because I don't want to get all off my screen. I want to focus on what's right here in front of us. But click Alex to access your book and to do your homework quizzes. If you're having problems with that, very important that you email me, and sometimes I will ask you to call me. And if I ask you to call me, I'm currently in my office, so just call my office phone. My number is located in the syllabus, and my email is located in the syllabus. Everything you need to contact me is located in your syllabus. So going back to assignments, and you can find your syllabus again in your modules. So if you go to the modules, you should be able to find your syllabus, which is right there. You can see the syllabus there. Going back to assignments. On assignments, the only thing right now you should see is your Objective 1 test. That's the only thing you should see in front of you as a student. But I'm going all the way down to assignments where it says imported assignments. Imported assignments. I may change that name up. But you have what's called an assignment schedule. So right here, I have mapped out the different things that you are going to do in this class. And I am gradually adding due dates as we get closer to those different assignments. So I have due dates up to September the 25th. So you can already see that homework 3 quiz is due on the 25th. You also see that your Objective 1 test is due on the 18th. And notice that after you take that test, I do ask you to review Objective 2 notes and your ebook and that's Chapter 2 material. This is totally up to you. You're not going to be graded for not looking at your online notes, but the online notes will help you with your tests and your homework assignments. So I recommend that you review over your notes as you're doing these assignments. But that is totally your choice. Your homework quiz, again, is open book, open notes. So as you're doing your quizzes, your homework assignments, you can use your resources to help you answer all your questions correctly. So I do want you to pay attention to this agenda. These are the different assignments that you will complete for the semester in this class. So it's very important that you just pay attention. Print this page out if you need to. You can add your own due dates, but I'm gradually doing due dates as we go along into the semester. Right now, we have enough due dates up to the end of this month. And notice that after you take homework quiz 3, we're going to start getting ready for Objective 2 test also. So please pay attention to that. So the main areas I want you to pay attention to make sure you're on task with your assignments being turned in correctly and on time is make sure that you go to assignments and you pay attention to assignment schedule, which will be at the very bottom of assignments. And also look at your announcements every week because I will make updates on what you're required to turn in on by week 5. So you have due dates in a lot of places. You have your due dates under announcements. You have your due dates in your assignments. And then you have due dates in your Alex site too as far as the homework. So it's very important that you just please pay attention to that. I'm going to have a few students miss their second homework quiz because they're not looking at the due dates. I am going to, because we had a slow start with our ebooks and getting all that updated, I am for this weekend only. And today is September 12th, 2024. I'm going to try to go ahead and extend homeworks 1 and 2 to get everyone caught up, and then I will update grades on Monday after that. So you take this weekend. If you have missed some assignments, let's take this weekend and get everything up to date. I do say no. So I'm giving you an opportunity to make up what you missed. But after Monday, the rest of my answers will be no. Because we should know the routine. This video is to help you to make sure you understand the pattern of the class, the procedure of the class. So if you ask me about, okay, I missed homework 3, can I get an extension? My answer will be no. So please, please, please pay attention to your announcements and look at the agendas. Please go to assignments and look at the assignment schedules and make sure that you are clicking on Alex and looking at your ebook and working on the homework. Your homework assignments will be located in Alex. Any tests that you have to take will be in your Canvas. So please pay attention to those things. Thank you so much. Again, if you have any questions or concerns or you may need a little help with anything, please call my office. And I'm usually in my office in the early afternoon, Monday through Thursday, usually around those times. And if I don't pick up, just call back a little later or send me an email. And then you can ask me to call you and I can call you. So just however you need us to communicate, we will communicate. And then we can also do a Zoom meeting as well. So in person, Zoom, email or a phone call. We have lots of ways we can communicate. So please don't hesitate to communicate with me if you're having any concerns about the work for the class. Thank you for being a part of this class, and y'all continue to do the good work. Thank you so much.